Hey, it's Lila. Welcome back. We are three of three for Once Upon an Earl. As you can see here from the itch page, we have love interest number one, two, and three. So I recognize, a spoiler alert, by the way, in the usual way, by the by. So I've already done my speed run with Darlington. I kind of recognize the curly hair here, and if you can imagine the kind of curly red braid going down here. Love Interest 2, which was my second video, was Lord Cassius Marsden, who I kind of recognize his silhouette here. And the third and final, for me, it's saving the best for last because I really love the voice of Everly. This, I believe, is the third one, which we're going for here. So in the usual way, I would like to do a spotlight on the composer for this game, which I believe is Mark Allen Knapp Jr. So I'm going to launch the game just so we can hear the awesomeness that is the main menu theme. So let's do that once more. Got some cello. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I really need to do my nice speed run for Everly now. So I have already played Darlington, I've already played Marsden, so this is me going for the trifecta here, my third and final video for Once Upon an Earl. So I do need to turn this down slightly, don't I? I'm getting a bit carried away. Okay, let's yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. So Everly, I'm coming for you, my friend. So new game. I'm gonna skip. Save the choices. I do love his voice though, he's so wonderful. Alright, so if I go to, what am I on now? 3. Top left, save. Right, so Darlington was the Darlington speedrun. Already done that, so it's got to be about asking about other people. I do remember there was an offshoot from the Marsden route into staying with Everly, so I'm hoping that's the way I'm going. I need to go for that. What do you know about the others? That is almost sounding a touch loud. Do I need to turn that down slightly? Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Do I get to hear Everly's voice again? Okay. Ah, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, stay with Everly. This is what I want. This is what I want. I've already done Darlington. I've already done Marsden. So now I'm, like I say, I'm literally going for the trifecta with Everly. So let's stay with Everly. Ah, a little closer. Looking at him. Oh, he's close, he's close. I love this whole look. You know, it's kind of like the hand in front of stomach, almost like as if to do a nice little curt nod as a butler. But yes, love his voice, love his whole look. Very dashing in like the kind of pure black kind of butler style. So H to get back. Please stay with me. Better together than separately. Yeah, sure, we have to split. Alright. If that is what you wish, dear, then follow me. Enter the record. Everly, do I want to know why everyone's staring at us? I had to do quite a bit of storytelling in order to have your presence draw enough eyes. Oh, what storytelling? Good or bad? Look at this cheeky smile. He's like, oh yeah, I've totally spread rumours about you. And which rumours have you spread, pray tell? Just storytelling. After all, you come from a family of eccentrics, and I've heard some people really wish to get close to Earl Culp. Oh, becoming friendly with the sister. Yeah, okay. She's the in to the Earl, who she happens to be. Okay. I hope you remember all the etiquette you've learned for these sorts of events. He's got a cool laugh. I know you weren't really paying attention. One of many dances. That's true. Shall we? We get to dance with Everly? Oh, yes, please. He offers his hand, his smile comforting. Many wouldn't call it much of a smile. Yeah, I wouldn't call that much of a smile. Am I allowed to? I'm not your butler tonight, dear, just your chaperone. And a lady should have at least one dance with her chaperone. Oh, yeah. I don't quite know how these balls are meant to work. Can't argue with you since you're more knowledgeable on the matter. Take Everly's hand. Wonderful. Even if our swirling around the ballroom together would be frowned upon, I still would have danced with Everly. After all, he's the only person I've ever had the pleasure of being so close and intimate with. The idea of dancing with someone else doesn't feel right. Have you seen Darlington anywhere? He's the host of the party. So we didn't get to hear about any of the, his hand on the small of my back, guiding through the room. I would have loved to have seen a little bit of story or writing, kind of a nod to how Everly was the one who taught her both roles, like how to dance the lead, the male typically doing the lead of the dance and the female typically doing the follow of the dance. I would have liked to have seen a little, kind of a nod of acknowledgement of that, because it was mentioned in the other routes, but not for his one. Anyway, just an observation. Yeah, perhaps it's covered later. Okay. Have you seen Darlington anywhere?
Dear.
He's the host. Can I hear him again, please?
Dear.
Dear. Oh, yes, thank you. Quiets down. He scans the room. Not sure if we're able to get close to him. He's completely surrounded. Moves me slightly, guides my focus to a man standing on the edge of the main floor. Aha. Yes, I'm wanting to woo him and get some sort of deal with him, sure. Now comes the most difficult part. If you gain the attention of the other lords, I'll be able to slip away while you dance with them. Don't know. Splitting up is the smart thing. Okay, if we must. Yeah, see, I don't really want to be apart from him either. Oh, must we split? I suppose we must. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I'll hope to see you again soon. Wants to speak to a few people in particular. Fair enough.
See, there was a reason you needed to learn how to dance.
Yes, smirk, fellow. He's so smug. I love it, though. Love it.
See, there was a reason you needed to learn how to dance.
True. Alright. He's pleased. Yes, I do like the tease. Really. Possibly terrible idea. To get back at Emily a little. Oh, what is she thinking? What would happen if I missed a step and stood on his foot instead? Oh, so they're still dancing? Oh, good. Okay, maybe. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm totally doing it. Stepping on his foot. I could be polite and not do it, but this has got to be the tease back, right? So stepping on his foot. Yeah, we're totally doing it. I take a moment to let him focus on the music, trying not to get lost in the pleasing sounds myself. Once he seems distracted enough, I take a step that's a little too large. No! Everly's face taking me back to when I would get bored of practicing by the fireplace. I would always mess with him until he would finally relent, get some tea and scones for us to enjoy while taking a break. A heartbeat later, he smiles, squeezing my hand slightly. Oh, yes. Maybe you'll need more lessons, huh? Okay, dear, with the amount you know, this is more of us dancing from memory than me leading you. Now back to the mission, remember? Aww. That's true, let's have a little fun. Who's staring at us? Who is this? As the music dies down, offers his arm. Leading to the seat to rest, want to relax for a moment. That's true, you're on show in front of so many people. Now remember, if someone comes up to us, I'll introduce you and they'll introduce themselves. Then comes the invitation to dance. He steps a bit closer to the chair to make room for someone to pass. Oh. I hold my breath for a moment, trying not to let the closeness overtake my sensibility. I can't lean into Everly as much as I want to. I just realised you could be making up half of what's supposed to be happening during a ball and I wouldn't even know. I accidentally clicked there, sorry. I could be, but then I think you would be able to tell, dear. You are notorious for your ability to read people after all. How long have they been together? I don't bother with counting. Of course. Scan the room. Can you find who Darlington is looking at? Glance up. Who is he looking at? He looks annoyed, staring off to one of the corners of the room. Following his gaze, dressed in dark blues and blacks, stands off to the side, converses with a few people. Everly, I think I found who he's looking at over there. So, what was Darlington looking at Marsden? Greetings. Oh, so she's getting distracted? Greetings. The Lord doesn't even... I'm Lord Dudley. Possibly you've heard of my remarkable business endeavours lately. No, we have not. Exactly. This is Countess Noel Culpeper. Oh, his name? Okay. I'm her chaperone for this evening, Lord Everly Kingfisher. Fantastic. Oh, Everly. Best for last. The way the man stands. I'm about to be asked to dance. Uh-oh. Everly tells me I have to say yes, seriously? Oh, okay, it's all the pleasantries, isn't it? All right, if we must. May I have this dance? I would be honoured. Yes. Everly whispers something to me.
Dear?
Keep an eye out, dear. Yes. I'll be dancing with someone other than my butler. I'm not sure I'm going to like it or not. Probably not. Okay, good. Just the pleasantries and compliments. Who was she looking for? Oh, the man in black and blue. Yeah, of course. He would disappear while she's dancing. 2 shadowy areas. That he couldn't go into the garden or the staircase. Which should I observe? I feel like I'm kind of cheating because I know from the other routes. Ooh. So the aim here is to score with Everly as opposed to catch the thief. But I wonder if in catching the thief, we then get to score with Everly? I may need to come back to this one. You know, given the other routes, we got to be in the terrace area with both the speed run with Darlington and the speed run with Marsden. So one would hope that we could have a garden terrace moment with Everly. I'm going to hope for that. Let's go for the top choice. Yeah. Okay. The garden. Young couple sneaks out. Old woman. No sign of the man. Oh, whoops. Terribly sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, good, Everly's there. Were you able to find out anything? No. I'm sorry, dear, if you'd like me to do something. Maybe we can still find a way to make today's outing helpful. Shall we walk for a bit? Maybe moving around the room and listening in on some conversations help get your mind off the man's mishap and back to the mission. Yes, leaning on him too much. Oh, thank you, Everly. The more information we have, the better, dear. Oh no, but not now. Nice to know you paid attention to me when I was teaching you about the peerage. But if Lord Cully and Buckingham know something, it'll probably be one of the few people willing to talk. Everyone's on an edge tonight, it seems. You'd be surprised to know it's not necessarily true. Let's get near to them before too many people gather around them. We're too late. He's already engaged. He's being approached by other lords. Should we try and listen in? That may be for the best. Slows our pace slightly. Of course those rumours are true. Plenty of jewels. My full collection is back in India. But if any of you happen to be going that way, I'd love to showcase to you. Jewels. Why would he have plenty of jewels still right here at home, of course? Our gracious host, his own collection. A family heirloom. Kept hidden. Would even notice if it's missing. Do we have to go near? We're getting close to her. Feel the energy draining. Just don't get too close. Don't want to be dragged into that if I can avoid it. Always looking a little bit grumpy. Talking to her is very different from being in a gossip session with her. I mean, sending his sister instead of coming himself. He must realise that's difficult to hide behind that. Hearing about his terrible experiments on people, why he wouldn't want to be in the public. Scarred himself by doing that. So, I'm fine, Emily. I do feel bad for that poor girl. Being forced into this place. Her brother's misdoings. I'm surprised she hasn't had a heart attack. If only she would leave her chaperone's side. He's quite the interesting man. I'd love to dance with him. Not just for finding out about the Earl, either. Wrap my arm more tightly around Emily. Protective of Emily. Drags me away. With a slight smile.
Dear?
Did fine, dear. Who's interrupting now? Oh. The man in blue and black. Who may you be? Cassius Marsden. Countess Noel Carper. I'm her chaperone for the evening, Lord Everleigh Kingfisher. I've heard all about the sister of the mysterious Earl making an appearance tonight. The rumours were true. It's a wonderful gathering. What a shame. I was hoping you could show me his paintings that everyone talks about. Guess I'll have to make do with the gardens then. Well, if you're making your way to the gardens, we'll make introductions with the other guests. Of course. If you do come out, I will be there. Bows and takes his leave. It's him, isn't it? He really wishes us to believe he's going to the gardens at least. Which means he definitely isn't. Maybe I'll just slip away once you start dancing too. What about staying together? People want to dance with you. You're the mysterious sister of Earl, after all. If we both try to leave, we'll get stopped. Keep face, that's right. What if something happens to you?
Dear?
He pulls me in a little closer, not enough to look improper, but enough to whisper to me without others hearing. When your father accidentally brought me here, you saved me with your strength. It's that strength that gave me the power I have now. With strength like yours, nothing can stop me, not even the contract. So he's gotten nice and close. Father accidentally brought me here. Brought here from where? Because I don't know much about Emily. Well, even though I love his voice. Okay. We don't even know.
Just trust me, please.
Just trust me. Okay. What? Hold on. Strange powers my father was working. An experiment gone wrong, leaving Everly torn from whatever realm he had come from, bleeding out on the floor. Okay. Of how something within me compelled me to save him, even as my father panically tried to get rid of evidence. Clear his throat, made a choice, stay with him and ruin the mission, or let him go and worry myself until he returns. She does look quite worried. What will it be? Oh, I'm not sure about this realm stuff and the experience stuff. Yeah, I don't really want to let him go. This is about staying with him, so let's try this. My deepest apologies. I cannot dance at the moment. Oh. Everly's not back. How did I live with such a reclusive brother? Forced me into hiding. What about the rumours surrounding the death of my father? Did my uncle really get kidnapped by fairies? Everly. A flash of light? What happened? Everly is barely there anymore, surrounded in a mix of blinding light and chilling fire, sucking him down to somewhere I can't go. I reach out to him to pull him back, to hold my arms and let go, but he's... What? I didn't mean to do it. The thorns of the flower got him, just... A pocket watch. Everly's pocket watch. Oh dear. Breathe in the grief, breathe out the pain. Don't remember what happened. He isn't coming back. Oh no. Going to be late. Dear. She's talking to herself. Oh. Alright, that was a bit unexpected. I was hoping to speedrun Everly, but I ended up speedrunning to his death, which is not what I was hoping for, so I am going to need to load, and where it would be, gosh, where does it branch off? If I let him go, does it go any different? Yes, unfortunately this is looking like alright, what about this one? Staircase. Flash of blue. Dancing only feels good with Everly. Saw the suspicious man.
Of course.
Can't go straight to him, just follow my lead. Okay, this is looking more promising. If that is what you wish, then yes. The more information we have, the better. Yep, so we've seen that before. Jules in India. She was going on about the brother and that usual stuff. Okay.
Dear.
Did fine. Aha. Black and blue. Slip away. We want to dance with you.
Dear. Just trust me, please.
Just trust me, please. Both of those don't seem to end well. I'm not sure. Ooh! Ever leads me to the shadows, away from the sights. None is the wiser. Oh, yes. Up the staircase. Stay close. Head down the hallway. Stop. No, it's the study. He knows. Pulls me a little closer. A motion distracts them. 2 guards patrolling the hallway. This is a little more than expected. How terrible. The window's only way out. Tug on Everly's arm. Spotted by the guards. Everly's by my side. Must be going now. Bye-bye. Gives a bow to the guards. Picks up the signet ring. My apologies. I don't believe in that you have that. The Queen will not be pleased. I'm not looking for a fight here, dear. Well, how fortunate then. I would hate to get blood on my suit tonight. He twists his pocket watch in his hand, staring directly at Cassius, at the Phantom Menace. The guards begin to move closer. The decision must be obvious for him. Take the 2 armed guards, or take on the 2 seemingly powerless rich people. He heads for the window. I thought you weren't looking for a fight. Cassius tries to push himself past me, but I step on him, digging my heel in at the top of his ankle. He isn't expecting it. He stumbles back and his eyes go wide. Just give up. You don't even know who you're facing. I know I'm facing some rich people who don't seem to understand my mission. Knock out some guards and shove a lady out the window. The money it can pay from can feed dozens of people for a year. You better keep that promise. Don't say anything to us. Lean into Everly a bit more as they leave the room.
Can we skip staying for supper?
Look up to him. He wants to do the proper thing. Just relax and smile. If only we could have some tea together when we get home.
Of course, Everly.
Of course. getting back. Sneak out. Have a slow journey.
Noel.
Where's he gone? There he is. Look up to see him place the tray of tea and scones.
We
on my
could sit
desk.
by the fire if you'd like that. The chair.
I think over here is comfortable enough, dear.
You don't need a chair.
Interesting. Sit on my lap. He obliges, never breaking eye contact. One of his hands finds the back of my neck, massaging it gently.
You know, I wish you could have more power sometimes.
What do you mean?
Remember how the Phantom said that you don't have much power to change things? I wish you had power like that. The power to be in charge of the whole world, maybe.
A gentle smile.
I don't believe there's much we can do about that.
I'd do anything to change that.
Sounds like a lot of work, Everly. It's a good thing I like being a recluse, though. Less work for you.
And I get to dance with you whenever we like. No interruptions.
He takes my one hand, kisses my knuckles, his other hand beginning to trail down my arm and roll down my glove.
No interruptions. No worries about being proper, either.
Perfect.
He lets go of my hand, leaning in and cupping my cheek. I can almost feel the kiss before it happens, my eyes closing, my shoulders relaxing at his touch. I don't know how long we kiss for, ignoring the tea and the scones that Everly brought over, but this is more than enough to satisfy me. Feeling Everly that close to me, my arms wrapped around him, to try somehow bring him even closer, it feels right. It feels perfect. Yes! Okay, I got Everly. I'm so happy. Wasn't as straightforward as I thought. Maybe he was kind of the dark horse of the three. That was a tricky one, but it was good. It was totes worth it. So I am very, very happy. Well done once more. That was Once Upon an Earl with Oishii and team. Thank you so much. And this is Lila signing out. Thank you and have a good day. Cheers.